Okay, ready? Yes. A week ago today, I ran the Manchester Half Marathon. I still can't believe it at this point that I did this. Let's give you a little bit of background because I wasn't doing YouTube at this time, and let's rewind 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I ran the Sheffield Half Marathon, which is where I'm originally from, and I ended up about 11 kilometers in getting a serious knee injury. I tore the tendons away from my knee and ended up with this permanent knee injury that kind of inhibited me for the next 5 years. And at the time, I was working in the fitness industry, so this knee injury became horrendous for me. I was struggling to teach classes. I wasn't able to stand on my feet for a long period of time. I couldn't even walk for weeks after the half marathon. And every physio I was going to over those 5 years just said, it's going to be something you're going to have to live with. You aren't going to run for those long distances anymore. Probably shouldn't run at all. And you won't be able to squat. There were so many different things that this knee injury caused me that a half marathon never felt like something that was viable until May 2023, where I decided I wanted to say, do you know what? No. I have always loved long distance events, and things like a marathon, a half marathon, even an Ironman, just felt so out of reach and like something I would love to do, but just something that someone like me would not be able to do. And so I signed up to the Manchester Half. I started training back in May, just doing things like 5Ks, 10Ks, slowly building my way up. I had huge breaks while I was traveling Italy, and didn't really do as much training as I wanted to, but did nonetheless. And throughout that, I was doing physio exercises, I was getting sport massages, I was doing so much of my training to make sure I wasn't injured. And about a week and a half before the half marathon, I went out to do a long run, so I'm 11.5 miles, which is almost hitting that full half marathon. And my knee just went halfway through. I was getting major knee pain, I could feel my quads tightening, and I started to think, we are a week and a half out, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this half marathon. And I was absolutely heartbroken at it. So I stopped training completely a week and a half before. I stretched, I looked after myself, I did it, and I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to turn up on the day, let's see what I get. Let me show you exactly what happened. Guys, we're about to do the Manchester Half Marathon. We just hit halfway, which is crazy because 5 years ago at this point I did the Sheffield Half Marathon, and at this point is where I tore my knee completely away from my tendons. And now 5 years later, after like every physio said you are not running again and that I wouldn't be able to, I feel fine, a little bit of a wall, but we're almost there. Hooray! Hooray! Oh, I went after Harry. Okay, we got under 2 miles to go. I can't lie, like I'm starting to struggle at this point with my breathing, but we've got, thank you. We've got this far, so I really just don't want to stop. A mile and a bit. We passed the 2:30 pacer, which was my goal. So hopefully we should do under 2:30. Let's go. 1 mile. This is it. Let's go. We did it! Me and Josh think it was about 2 hours 25 altogether. So I'm just waiting for Adam. I can't breathe. I literally never thought after 5 years I get a 2:25. That's like 20 minutes quicker than my last ever half marathon. So I'm gonna go and find Adam. I'm gonna go and get the biggest pint you've ever seen. I literally can't believe it. That was it. I was in absolute tears when I got to that finish line, and I can't thank Josh enough, who ran the half marathon with me. I worked with him and he was absolutely incredible and just kept the morale up the whole time. And I think running with the group just helped me so much, but I'm still in absolute shock. Like, I can't believe I did that. Like, I did that half marathon, and to get 2 hours, well, my official time was 2:25. The Strava says 2:23, so I'm going for 2:23. But the fact that that first half marathon with my knee injury took me almost 3 hours, and then to finish at 2:22 was the most insane thing ever. I still literally can't believe it. But that's it. Well, that's not it. Because now I'm thinking, what is next? And if you know me, I'm the most delulu person you know. I want to go bigger. I want to go better. I want to do something crazy. And, well, let's just say, I'll see you in 2024.